Hello, everybody. I have finished painting Little Miss Baby Cuddle Up. Now, she does have some issues. I had to use acrylic paint for her. Ooh, let me get it here. I used red apple. I was going to say bright red, but I'm glad I checked. It's red apple to do her lips. And I added distilled water, and I used liquitex acrylic medium. It's a gloss medium because I was doing her lips and she had a yellow tinge to her face. She is the doll I started working on last year, and she had paint chipping all off of her, so I decided to go ahead and wipe it off. She was painted with a thick layer of acrylic paint. It was, I'm not gonna say thick, it was somebody painted it on basically with a brush, and I'm sure she looked wonderful at first, but I guess children were playing with her. And then, of course, it cracked over the years. So we took all that off. And I had been trying to do flesh tone and everything on her. Nothing was working. And I said, you know what? Maybe let me try to blush her. Well, that red apple, it was diluted enough to where I just tapped it on her face. And unfortunately, she's now stained in some spots from some of the other paints that I had tried. It just will not come off. But she is like the first real vintage doll that I had worked on. And I think we got an okay result. I'm not totally happy with it, but here we are. Now I have to try to make her some teeth. She had two little teeth in there. So what I'm going to do is, when I get the time, I'm going to get some jewelry wire and possibly some polymer clay and put it on the jewelry wire and just paint it white and use like a glossy white and make her some teeth. But she has her new body. I'm not very happy with the body. Her arm seems to be too far down, but that's because she has a bit of a neck, whereas this is a reborn body. And basically, some of the reborn dolls, they just have no neck. But she's got a little bit of a neck to her. But I think all in all, she does look better. Her body was the oilcloth body. It was deteriorating. All I did was touch it in some places, and it just, the seams were just falling apart. So I said, yeah, I think that body's done. We'll save it because it's original to her, but she's happier with her little doe. She has a doe skin body on for the 3/4 arms and legs, and I gave her a little diaper and a onesie. I want to make her some diaper covers. Again, I have to get around to doing all that. She's falling asleep. And there's her little tootsies. She is barefoot. I haven't found any socks or shoes. She has got the little feet. So really, newborn socks and things like that. I'm going to have to make her some booties. I have the crochet thread here. So I'm probably going to have to make her like little sockies maybe, or booties. And I put her in her little, I had another outfit on her, but it was just too huge on her. It fit her up top, but the legs were so long on it that if I picked her up, the legs were just sliding right down over her feet. So we went with this dress, which I do love on her. She is such a beautiful little girl. I did not fix her crier. I have her crier here. There's maybe 1 or 2 more dolls I have with criers. I want to see if I can fix them all at the same time, and we'll do it that way, because I do want to try to fix, she has scratches on her where the paint picked up and got into the scratches a little too much, but she was the doll. She was very yellow and she was very dull. So if you have a doll that is just dull, maybe I was going to try on some of the others I have, the liquitex and just that with distilled water, and see if that brings back the shine to them. Because I was very happy with the shine it added to her. She is not that dull yellow jaundicey look. But I was trying mixing burnt umber with orange and pink and red, and I tried all different combinations and none of them looked good on her. So I thought maybe I'll just try blushing her up a little bit and hope for the best. And that brought out her flesh tone the best, amazingly. I'm going to have to do it on her hands maybe one day if I have time, but for now, I can display her. I am happy with how she turned out, pretty much. She does have 2 different eyebrows, but she's expressive. She's expressive. And I have her sitting here with, this is the Bindi kit, but I call her Binky because I do miss my little cat Binky. And I got her out of her, 4th of July, Labor Day outfit. And this is red, white, and blue anyway. But I put her in her little dress that says sailing, sailing. And she's got her little banana. And they just look adorable sitting together. I may display these 2 together. But she does look happy. She's now posable too. Make me a liar. Go ahead. But I got to use some pressure too. The teddy bear joints are a little stiff on her, but it's loose enough where she could probably hold something. I left the zip ties like just enough where they won't fall off, but she is a little posable. And she's ready to rock out. I love the little hand like this. I don't know. Maybe I ought to get her a Metallica outfit or something. She's got the little hand going. But I am very pleased with how she did turn out. I wish it was better, but yeah, you can only do what you can do. Like, you can only do so much. One day I am going to perhaps do the hair. She's missing paint on the hair as well. But for now, I'm just going to leave that alone. She can wear a hat. She looks adorable. All right, everybody. Have a good night.